Now you're welcome to the sister class, and today we are going to be looking at a GMAT question from the data insight section. I want you to understand that data insight is a build-up of some arithmetic work that you are used to in the secondary school days, and also of course in the university you will do one or two calculations, but just that here it becomes a little more twisted, a little more complicated. But once you have the foundational knowledge, it's going to be very easy for you. And so here I'm going to show you how you can open up some wording problems and then interpret it to figures and then solve it, because that's actually the major challenge in data insight and data sufficiency under quantitative reasoning. Because the GMAT test is made up of three sections: the quantitative reasoning, the verbal reasoning, and then data insight. The quantitative reasoning has data sufficiency and problem solving, that is a bank from which the questions are pulled for quantitative reasoning. So here you are seeing a question, and the question says country A has 90 participants at an event, country B has 80 participants at the same event. 40% of country A participants are government officials, while 60% of country B are non-government officials. Take note of all these values, they are very important. 75% of country A are government officials with immunity, whereas 50% of country B are non-government officials with immunity. Very straight. Now, what percentage of the combined population has immunity? Now, look at what you do here. You underline these values. They are very important because that's what you are making use of. They are what you are going to make use of. So you start step by step. Now, this is a word problem. You start, country A has 90 participants, country B has 80 participants. 40% of country A participants are government officials. So the 40% we are looking for is of this value, and then we'll also look for 60% of this value. So we start like that. Country A participants. Country A country A that are government officials equals 90 times 0.4, and this gives us 36. Also, we move ahead to say country B that are non-government officials equals 80 times 0.6. This gives us 48. This gives us 48. You see, we are taking it one step at a time. So we have found 40% of this, because 40% of this number that attended the event are government officials. So this country A that are government officials is 36. Country B that are non-government officials is 48. Of course, you know that 6 times 8 is 48, and then here is 36. So we move further. Moving further, we are told that 75% of country A are government officials with immunity. 75% of country A are government officials with immunity. So we are not moving back here to find 75% of this. We are just going to find 75% of what we have obtained here, because these are already government officials. So of course we don't work with this anymore. We work straight with this to find 75% of this, and then we also work to find 50% of this. So moving further, we say government officials with immunity. That's 36 times 0.75. This gives us 27. Then we go also to say non-government officials with immunity is 48 times 0.5 is 50%. Of course, we know that 50% is just half of this, and this gives us 24. So sum total of participants with immunity is 27 plus 24, 51. These are participants that has immunity. But the question says, what percentage of the combined population have immunity? This is a combined population that has immunity. But the question is, what percentage of this number is of the total, the combined population? Underline the word. This helps you. You know, when you do this question, underline. There are certain figures, certain words that you really need in the question. When you do that, it's going to point you easily to the answer part. So since we already have the combined population that has immunity, so what we need is, what is the combined population of the participant? So combined population of participants equals 80 plus 90, 170. This is the combined population of participants, 170. And the question is, what percentage of the combined population have immunity? We have this as combined population that has immunity. We have combined population in total. So combined population with immunity percentage of combined population with immunity equals 51 over 170 times 100. If this 0 remove this 0, we have 510 all over 17, and this of course gives us 30%. So 30% is the percentage of combined population that has immunity. So when you look at it from stage by stage, it makes clearer. So if you like this, follow us as we solve the next question.